Hi, good morning. Hello. This is Victoria from Frankie and Ruby. And last night I was on Kennet Radio talking about trends for 2018, and it came up in conversation about the colour trend for 2018, the Pantone colour of the year being ultraviolet. And when I got into my dress agency this morning, I picked out a couple of things that are this colour, so I just wanted to show them to you. So this is this ultraviolet colour. It's a very bold, dramatic, bluey, pinky, purple kind of tone. And I think we're going to see a lot of it in the shops as we move into spring and summer. Now, the great thing about shopping from dress agencies, charity shops, second-hand shops is you don't have to wait till it comes out in the shops. If you still want to dress in a way that's trendy and current, you can also shop second-hand, because this colour will be in charity shops and all kinds of places now. So they do say, don't they, if you hold on to things long enough, they come around again. So a lot of things that are coming this year in terms of trends are things that we've seen before or versions of. So it's completely possible to stay funky and trendy without necessarily always buying new clothes. So this is the colour, this is the ultraviolet colour, and as I say, it's really bold, it's really dramatic, and you might be thinking, well, I love it, but what would I put it with? Good question. So if you've had your colours done, you'll know when I say that this works for a winter, and I'll explain a bit more about colour in a minute. So this is a great colour if you know that you are someone with winter colouring, because the tone is very cool, it's deep, but it's bold and vivid. So this suits people who naturally have cool tones in their skin, hair and eyes. People perhaps with slightly deeper colouring, so they might have a dark hair colour, not necessarily, but they might do. But there will be something very bold and inspiring about their eye colour. The eye colour of winter is the first thing you tend to notice about them. So this colour is great for winters, and they can pair that with black. So it does work well with black. It also works really well with white as we're coming into spring and summer. So you can imagine this as maybe as a skirt with a white shirt, or maybe as a top with a pair of white jeans, something like that. So it can be used in a very bold and dramatic way. But it could also be softened a little bit. So you could put it with navy blue or a really dark charcoal grey, and it starts to look slightly softer. Let me show you. So I don't know if you can see too much of a difference, because this looks quite dark on the video, but it softens it a bit if you put it with something charcoal grey. And also again with navy, I think it looks really nice with navy. So it would be a great colour to go with really dark denim jeans, or navy trousers, or maybe under a navy jacket or blazer. If you are someone who is a summer tone, you could also wear this colour, but you'd probably want to soften it down a bit and not have it in quite such a harsh, strong fabric. So this is, because this is sort of a satiny fabric, you can see it's quite light reflective, so it intensifies the colour, which is great for winters. That's what we need. If you're a summer, everything generally is a little bit softer. So you might go for it, perhaps not so much, maybe in part of a print, maybe using a fabric that is a bit more absorbent. So you can instantly see that this looks softer than this top, because it's made of a very fine needle cord, and because it's mixed up with the grey, it also looks a lot softer. But it's perfectly possible to wear this ultraviolet colour as a summer, but just toned down so that it's more in line with your natural tones. So if you haven't had your colours done before, I'll briefly explain how it works, because it really helps you when something like this comes along, a new colour trend or a new idea, something to wear, to help you understand if it's going to be right for you and your natural tones. So we each have colour in our skin, hair and eyes, and this combines to give us an overall tone. And when I say tone, what I'm talking about is whether there is an underlying warmth or an underlying coolness. Now if there's an underlying warmth, what you'll have is a yellowy or golden undertone in the skin. There might be some warmth in the hair, and there's usually warm tones in the eye colour. If you're cool toned, you might have a slightly pinky or bluey undertone in the skin. There'll be more ashy tones in the hair, and the eye colour will be cooler. The next bit that makes up the tone is whether the natural colouring is very bright and intense and bold. So I was talking about winters earlier and their vivid eye colour, but it might also be softer and more muted. And then some people have light colouring, so they might have very blonde hair, blue eyes, light skin tone. Some people have much deeper colouring, so maybe a darker brown, maybe with a deeper eye colour, maybe a dark grey or a blue or a brown. So those three elements combine to give you an overall tone. And then when you understand what your tone is, you marry it up with the colours that you're wearing. So you can wear any colour you like, but the colours that suit you best will sit at the same tonal level as you. So my natural colouring is warm tones. It's middle tones, not quite light, not quite deep, but it's very, very soft and muted. So this ultraviolet colour does not work on me at all. It's not a colour I would go for, and I wouldn't feel comfortable in it. I think when you understand your colours, when you find the colours that are right for you, that's one of the key things that people tell me. It's like, they can breathe a sigh of relief, because it's like coming home. It's like feeling, yes, these are the right colours for me, and it helps you to feel more authentic and more confident. And it also makes shopping a lot easier. You know, if I go into the shops in the spring and summer, I know that this colour is not going to be right, so I will stay well clear of it, and I can just focus on the colours that I know are right for me. So that's really the key. It's a great way of saving time at shops and also saving money, but making life easier too, because then you understand what to put together, how to make more outfits out of less clothes in your wardrobe, and put outfits together more easily in the morning. So there's lots and lots of advantages to understanding your natural colouring and how that works in terms of what colours are great for you to wear. So if ultraviolet is your colour, if you want to wear it in a bold and vivid way, or something slightly softer and more muted, then do enjoy. And it's around now in charity shops and second-hand shops, so you might even find a bit of treasure if you go hunting in those places. Thank you so much. See you next time.